Hello guys, I'm back. These are some remaining questions with answers. What is a class? A class is template or blueprint that describes its type. So what does that mean? So right here we mention the state and the, oh man, I can't type. We mention the state and the behavior of the object. Okay, so we mention the state and the behavior of the object. Let's say we will talk about its color, the color. Let's say if we're talking about a car object, so we can talk about the color and make, and then type, and then we can talk about some methods. Let's say public void. Let's say speed. We can talk about the speed. Right. So this behavior and action of a car is described in a class. That's why it is template. But when we are creating this object car, we are going to use this behavior and action. Okay. So what is an object? An object is a real-time entity. What is difference between interface and abstract class? What is the difference between interface and abstract class? Let's say what is their similarity first. Like, okay, their similarity. So they used to make the data, like the information over there, secure, but their like percentage of making the data in them secure is different. Okay, they use for security purpose. That is the similarity, right? But still they have differences. So what is their difference? So interface use implement keyword, and abstract use extend keyword. And interface is pure abstract. What does that mean? That means all the methods in interface are abstract methods. Okay, that's why they are pure abstract and 100% secure. In abstract class, it is partial abstract. Why? Because it has both concrete and abstract methods. So abstract method is secure, right? That's hiding all the data, right? And only showing the needed or necessary information, and then hiding the details, right? But concrete class can show both, so no securities. That's why it is partial abstract. In interface, implement only interface class. Okay, it is not going to implement any different class. Okay, only implementing interface class. And abstract class extend, because we use extend with it, right? Extend both abstract class and also regular classes or concrete classes or non-abstract classes as well. Okay, now we'll see what is encapsulation and how can we achieve it. So encapsulation means wrapping a data in a single unit. Okay, wrapping a data in a single unit. We achieve it by making variables private in the class. Okay, so by creating getter and setter, we can have access to these variables that are created as private. Okay, so let's say before talking about getters and setters, okay, so getter is read only, setter is write only. Sometimes we only give to read only, sometimes only to write only, sometimes to both. Okay, so let's say we have some class. Later maybe we do the coding together, so it's okay. Let's say we have let's say we have public class, let's say cat. So class name always needs to be capital letter. Okay, class name always needs to be start with capital letter. Okay, let's say we have cat here, right? So if we have a class name cat right here, we can say private string color of the cat, right? And also we say private int edge, okay, the edge of the cut. Okay, this is how we create the variables. We create these variables as a private, right? So if we want to get access to this color in the edge, to read it, the color of that cut, when we create object of the cut, to read the color of a cut, we say getter. To change or to set whether it is black or white or any different color, we change the color by using setter, okay, because we are going to modify the color, or if we wanted to change in the getter and by using getter and setter. And here we can say public so for void, okay, anytime we are talking about setter, we need to use void because it is not returning any data, okay. Public void set color, okay. And then right here we pass string color, then right here this this return color, okay. That is how we set. And then to get the color, right, to get the color, can just come here and then say public string. Now I have return type, right? Public string get color. And usually getter comes before setter, okay. And then are we passing anything? We are not passing anything. And then we say return color, okay. Color. Alright, so this way we can have access to the color or any variables we need to access in encapsulation, okay. This way we can have access to the variables, and then this way by getter and setter, this way by giving private modifier we encapsulate the data. Okay, let's say what is abstraction. What is abstraction, right? Abstraction is only showing the major data, like the necessary data, and then hiding the details of the data from the user. Let's say here we have public, okay, let's just say void, okay, checkout, right? Okay, if we have this, and then we put it this way, this means what are they going to see? Checkout only, checkout. But do you know how checkout is deep down working, or how it is implemented in here? No, this is the abstraction, only showing the necessary information but hiding the implementation. Hiding the implementation, okay. I can't type. Okay, so this hiding implementation, or only showing the necessary information. Okay, what is inheritance? Right? What is inheritance? Inheritance is creating a new class from existing class by using extend word. Let's say if we have public, I'm using void just to make it easier to understand, but we can use any return data type, okay. Void, let's say run, right? And then this run can have system dot out print. Okay, next line that we don't even have it. So let's say in parent class, this is my method, right? So let's say the parents are talking, let's say, okay, this would run this run method in parent class. Let's say this is a parent class, right? Public, okay, public class. So the class always needs to be, the first letter always needs to be capitalized, okay? Alright, so if we have public class parent in here and then method public void run and then right here, and then we can come and then create another class, so new class for this parent class, okay? Can just copy this as it is, copy, and then we can say this one child class, and then it is child class. It needs to child class, right? So it needs to extend public class child, extend parent class, okay? Parent class. So then this public void run is what is it is going to be? It is going to be the override method, okay? Annotation override. So this public. So we covered override last time, right? So override, we have same return data type, same method name, same parameters, but different implementation, okay? So right now, what are we going to say? Is that instead of saying the parents are running, now we can say the child are running. Children's, I can't type. Okay, the children are running, okay? So that's why it is creating a new class from existing class by extending using extend word. So what are the features of OOPS, right? So object-oriented programming. We have classes, objects, interfaces, inheritances, a lot of things in OOPS concept, but let's just focus on API, right? So A stands for abstraction. What is abstraction? Means only showing the necessary information and hiding the details, like this. No implementation for it, okay? No implementation for it. What is polymorphism? Polymorphism is doing one thing in many ways. Inheritance means creating a new class from existing class. Encapsulation means hiding or wrapping a data in a single unit just to make it secure. Okay, polymorphism, doing one thing in many ways. Can we have overloaded constructor? Yes, we can have overloading constructor, yes. So again, we can see what is this in super key and when are we using them and can we use them together? The answer is we cannot use them together because both of them wanted to be on top, so they want to come first, so we cannot use them together. And their difference is this is used in a current class and it can use to reference to the current class and constructor variables, or can pass as an argument in a method, or it can pass in a constructor as well. And the super key also does exactly the same thing but inherited class, okay, in a child class. Instead of in a main class, this works in a main class and super works in inherited class or in a child class. I think that's it, we covered for now. Thank you guys, bye bye.